Good morning. My gosh. Yes, I am still here, guys. I know it's been a little bit. Some of you may know that I finally got the dreaded gobbly green microbe that's been so prevalent around us for the last few years. So that definitely took me out, guys. I was really super surprised how that took me out. So I started getting sick at work. I think it must have been Tuesday, it's kind of a blur. Today is March 4th. So it was Tuesday, I think February, probably maybe, I don't know. All I know is tomorrow would have been 2 weeks, so it was a really long time. I was at work. I started to get a little bit sicky. I was feeling super weird. And I, checking the color here. I got so cold, so I could not get warm. I was at work. I had on like a regular sweater with a t-shirt under it. I put on a big cardigan that I keep behind my door. And at some point I actually ended up with my winter coat on. Still couldn't get warm. I came home, I looked at JC and I was like, oh, I'm just going to go to bed because I can't get warm. And that went on. And I'm going to say that night I did go ahead and test. And that night I was negative, still with the fever, kind of all the symptoms and all of that. And then I went to sleep. I finally think I warm up or whatever the fever was broke at like, I don't know, probably somewhere in the middle of the night, but I was still cold. So if you've had this and you know what I'm talking about, tell me your experiences in the comments and kind of what that was like for you. I think I might be... JC and I were super proud of our remaining negative this long. But we both actually ended up getting it. So then I didn't go to work because I actually couldn't get out of bed. I thought it was just like a little flu or something. The fever started to come back on Wednesday. So then I tested. It was probably 24 hours later. And at that point, I was the big glowing positive. Although actually at some point, my original test started to show positive. But they say that that's like a false positive and you shouldn't trust that. So I did not. And I'm just going for a super neutral look here today. I'm looking for... maybe do natural tan. I haven't done that in a while. And then I had already talked with my doctor a few times about it, but specifically at the last time, I have kind of crappy lungs. They've been much better, but I've had a lot of issues in the past with my lungs. So he was real specific that if I was to get it, he wanted me to get one of the antivirals, which in this case was Paxlovid. So I did get that. I actually had to, believe it or not, guys, I had to call like 4 different pharmacies to find it. Nobody has it, which is concerning because that means more people than we know are probably getting sick. Oh, I didn't want to do what I just did. Okay, because I want to play with wildberry with you guys. I don't have a ton of time. So I'm trying to talk with you as I get ready. Also because I still look so wicked sick, it's crazy. Let me find this. So this came in. This is the wildberry. Super pretty. We're going to start with this on my lips. You can tell how sick I've been, right? I think I might need a little concealer there. So I did get the Paxlovid. I had to call a bunch of places. I don't need to usually do that, but... whew. And I ended up finding it. So I started taking that the next day. How super pretty is that? That's a great color. I'm going to go back and line that. And I do want to use it as my blush. But it was crazy to me that I couldn't find it. And then I'm going to be honest, it pretty much was a blur. I don't know. I lost a lot of days. I've developed an addiction to a few video games in the game store app. What did you do to pass time when you were sick with this, right? Guys, you need this wildberry shade for sure. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so I'm going to line. I'll put a little on my hand, right? So then just kind of slowly, I've been starting to feel better. You know, it took quite a bit of time to do anything. So today I'm going back to work. And guys, guess what? Today is on a positive note. Today is, all right, come on, look at this. Today is the start of March Madness. So I've been paired up with an exceptionally beautiful and gifted little bit of wildberry on my lids, what's left on my hands, just to kind of pop it up a little bit, with an exceptionally beautiful sister. Her name is Tiffany. We've been chatting and having a lovely time. But guys, you know how competitive I am, and I want to take her down. I'm going to probably have to skip mascara with you guys. So, well, I'll start as I'm talking, but I don't have much time. So you know how competitive I am. I would like to take her down because that's how I roll. So last year we sold close to 300 items in March Madness. So this year my goal is to sell 400, which is a serious BHAG. I feel a little sick even saying it to you guys. Some things I'll be doing. I have awesome tier gifts that will ship each time you order. I have an amazing giveaway that's loaded with products, a shopping spree, and a really amazing makeup bag that I'll go live and show you guys with as I have it. So it's a chance for everybody to get lots and lots of gifts, stock up on their favorites. I will be doing a skincare challenge. A lot of you missed the last one and then expressed that you would like to join. Let me know if you're interested in that. And I'll also be offering, get ready for it, this month for qualified parties. So qualified parties are parties of $300 or more in sales for the hostess. The hostess will get a hydramatte or lip sense on me, as well as all the other hostess awards, which for March Madness, get it, I'm going to triple. All right, guys, you can tell I've been sick. I think this is probably as good as it's going to get today. I'll take it. I'm so happy to be back in the land of the living. And hey, I hear it's going to be 70 degrees today. Pop me what you're grateful for in the comments today, what you're excited about for March Madness. And if you made it to the end of my ramble, your initials. Have a beautiful day.